Hello YouTube, this is Keith Kevin Ken. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. It's Friday. It's Friday. Friday. I can't express to you the importance of Friday. You know what? I've gotten older. As I've gotten older, my priorities have changed. Younger, it was success, success, success. I could work 7 days. I was hoping for an 8th day to work. As I get older, free time is more important. Wish earlier I would have understood to mix the two. Anyway, it is Friday. Way too much on a night video, right? To start it all off, I hope you guys have a wonderful Friday. Wishing you the best on the weekends. Want to remind you guys that during Monday through Friday, the weekdays, I do this right before I rush off to work late. And so these always go up in the mornings, Monday through Friday. Afternoon, I'm not rushing off to work. I'm not rushing anywhere. In fact, I'm on a couch or a soft chair most of the day. And so usually I don't put together what's going to fill up my pockets, insanely fill up my pockets, as someone said. Until in the afternoon. So the videos are later on the weekends, but they still come because we do this every single day. Every single day. It's Friday, August 5th, 2016. It's August 5th already. Man, summer is flying. This summer feels like a long weekend. Just goes real quick. What you see in front of you, that's what I'm filling my pockets with. Threw it on my desk lightly. This is my desk, by the way. Threw it on my desk, arranged it all pretty, took a lot of pictures that I'll be posting on my Instagram later on this afternoon, noonish, 1ish, 2ish. Come follow me at Keith Kevin Ken. That's the Instagram, at Keith Kevin Ken. Turned my iPhone 6S Plus from photo to video, and now let's do this pocket dump deconstruction. This is when we just talk and fondle the knives. That's what this is about. There are a whole bunch of knife videos on YouTube. I watch every single one of them, subscribe to every single one of them, love them. And they give you a lot of information, I just give you a lot of good feeling about knives and try to show you a variety of knives out of my collection. So here we go. Today, yeah, that's orange. I think once I had an orange knives that got away because I said I'm not an orange kind of guy. Then I carried an orange carry. I don't know if it was this one or something close to it. I just got up and knew this was orange. The knife that got away is also orange. I just said, screw it. This was a tough week. I'm going orange, god darn it. If I had pink knives, I go pink and dare someone to say something about it. This just makes me happy. That's why it's a bunch of orange. If you guys are too manly for the orange, that's your opinion. I love the orange, and I love the knives that the orange is attached to. This is my brown Rolex, just a little simple Rolex. I am smoking a punch Cuban cigar. Whew, when this day is finally done. Yeah, I'm starting the vodka early. Vodka's in the flask. I pledge allegiance. That's the U.S. Silver Eagle. That's our 1 ounce silver coin. The Silver Eagle. That's what I'm carrying in my pocket for good luck. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I can't even think what my week would have been if I didn't have a good luck coin. That's why I keep telling my kids. They go, you had a bad day. How did you have a bad day? You always carry that coin. I'm like, yeah, it could have been a disastrous day. Shone pen. I've got the brass Shone pen in my pocket. It's funny, someone asked me the other day, how come you have those two leather things? I emptied my pocket except for my big knife, and threw it on the desk for some reason. I forget what it was. And and I actually had one of my shown pins. Let me see if I can grab it. Here we go. One of my shown pins was in a Chris Reeve leather. The shown pin does not have a clip, and sometimes I'll let it rattle in my pocket, but a lot of times I just throw it in a leather clip. It's good in a meeting, bringing out a leather clip and then bringing out that manly pin. And then, of course, I had one of my knives in a Chris Reeve sheath. Someone weeks ago commented, I don't know if it was here or on Instagram, saying, yeah, how come every time you show me those sheaths, they look good as new? Well, I have 48 Chris Reeve knives. I have 48 leather sheaths. Okay? Now, you don't have to be a mathematical genius. You really don't, to understand they all are the same, except for some of the real older ones. You don't have to be a mathematical genius to realize that if I alternate them through, they actually don't look all that worn out. And plus, remember, I'm in an office. So, anyway, I'm sorry, you guys. Every now and then I respond to folks. This is my thin Mont Blanc wallet for this Friday. Every time I say it, I get a little happy, like a little kid. Anyway. And my Smithson notepad. Let's talk about the orange. Orange Rhodey. You guys know I've been carrying the Rhodeys this week a lot as my keychain knife. This time I'm carrying the Rhodey today because I don't have other orange keychains. I was thinking about doing I wish I could tell you that it was strategically planned for the Rhodey, but I could have done a stainless steel one. But man, I like the Rhodey. I do. Again, it's a slip joint knife. FRN scales. That's fiberglass reinforced nylon. It feels like super plastic. It's durable. It's very light. The blade is in 690 steel, 2.1 inches. Again, I love all of the Spyderco slip joint non-locking knives have a choil, so you can use your finger to keep it from going over. It helps it steady itself. And of course, all the Rhodeys have these indentations at the head for you to open it up. It's a two-handed knife. They did that on purpose. That makes it available in international markets that don't allow locking knives. Oh, what a nice knife. I like it. That's the Rhodey, folks. Yeah, from Spyderco. And that's my keychain knife for today. 1 ounce. It weighs about as much as that silver coin. Yeah, it's the Firefly. This is the Peter Carey collaboration with Spyderco. Man, Peter Carey and Spyderco. There's 2 more knives that he's supposed to come out with this year with Spyderco. I can't wait for them, but I guess I have to wait. I'm waiting for Spyderco. You know, I finally found and purchased this morning. I've been waiting for the last knife in the Blurple series that has that S110V steel. So I didn't have the military. I finally found it. They finally kind of released it. And so I bought that. When I get it, I'll show you the whole family of knives because I love that it's a production knife and it has that wonderful, with a production knife cost, and it has that wonderful S110V steel. But I'm still waiting for the new knives. They've been doing a lot of sprint runs and blurples and HAP 40 knives. Come on, Spyderco. It's time now. Blade HQ exclusive paramilitaries. Let's get these 2 Peter Carey knives that we're looking forward to having. This one I really like. It's a small gentleman's folder from Peter Carey. Peter Carey loves his orange, and I love Peter Carey using orange. He loves his combination of, at least the Spyderco ones. I never owned a custom. I wish maybe one day I will. But this has this smooth G10. And then they have that wonderful, man, they do not spare cost on Peter Carey knives. I tell you, wonderful carbon fiber for the bolster. And can I just tell you, the manufacturing of this is just beautiful. You know, you just can't, the transition between the two, you don't feel anything. Then they have a special little clip that works just great for a little knife like this. Oh, man. Spyderco's great on little knives that really pack some power. Firefly VG10 steel, 2.7-inch blade. Man, I actually like the fact that the Spidey hole goes up that much on this. I really do. Just easy for a big hand like mine to open a little knife like this. Steel liners. Yeah, it is a liner lock, and you would think a liner lock for fat hands like me would be tough, but man, they just did a great job with this knife. It's so smooth. It was smooth right out of the box. This is the Peter Carey collaboration with Spyderco. It's the Firefly, and yes sir, it's orange, and yes sir, it matches my orange Carey, and yes sir, when I woke up, that was the second knife I reached for, knowing that I was going to go orange. It's rare that I get out of the bed and trump in like fast to my Pelican cases to pull out knives I'm thinking about having. And that was one of them. That was the second though. This was the first. Oh yeah, this was it. This was the one. I just love this paramilitary too. I just do. Of course, it's paramilitary too. Smooth as silk with this compression lock, the Spyderco compression lock, which is just wonderful. It has the black blade, black coated blade, CTS XHP steel, 3.4-inch blade, like all of the paramilitaries. It has that orange G10. This was an exclusive knife from Cutlery Shop. Spyderco does that a lot, and especially with some of their more familiar knives like the Paramilitary 2. But man, is that beautiful. Every time I show a picture of this on Instagram, people just love it. You know why? Because I love it too. It is just perfect. I love that they have the black clip as well on it. It's so light with that G10 and the nested liners. Oh man, it's smooth as silk. And that's my orange Carey for today, folks. That's it. That's the deconstruction. That's what's going to be on Instagram around noonish, 1-ish, or 2-ish. That, my friends, is what's going to be in my pocket all day long. And that's what's on Instagram at Keith, Kevin, Kim. But you know what? This ain't Instagram. And this is the knife that got away. This was my second knife. This was the first one. I did it quick. And then I thought, oh, man, how about the Spyderco Dodo? I just love me the Spyderco Dodo. Oh, orange G10, that wonderful lock. Ah, look at that blade shape. Reverse S. It's kind of like, you know, it's what you get on the Civilian. It's what you get on the Cricket. A little bit fatter belly so that you can use stuff, but it has that hook. I just love me a Dodo. S30V steel. What Spyderco does is they get these little knives. They look a little weird. They do, but they fit your hand like a glove. This is part of those little big knife series, you know. Then they give you a great shape on the blade, and then they up the blade steel. This is S30V steel. Gives you that big choil on this little blade. Look at that. Most of the choil is part of the handle instead of the blade. And man, you have a great knife. By the way, this is a little tactical too. I said that somewhere and they go, oh, it's a little. Are you crazy? This is what's on the civilian. This is what's on a lot of the tactical knives that reverse S. And the belly helps it be an EDC knife because you can do a lot of simple cuts, but oh, you can do a little damage with this. And of course, they top it off with my clip, the wire clip. That's the knife that got away. Yeah, I'm going orange, folks. It's an orange kind of day. I'm happy. No one's going to put me down. If they do, I'm going to pull out one of these knives, look at there and go, I'm just in an orange mood. Not on them. I won't pull the knife on them. I don't do that. I bet you most people don't even know I have all these knives in my pocket. Hey, you guys, I really, except for the keychain knife, because everyone sees it, I put it on my desk a lot. Hey, you guys, thank you very much. Man, if you guys weren't there this week, I don't know what I would have done. I would have been pounding down drinks to get through the week. I really appreciate it. It's cathartic to be able to talk to you guys, especially about stuff I like, the knives. So I appreciate all your comments. I appreciate you guys viewing. Don't forget to thumb this up. This keeps me going. Just go crazy on the up thumb. I really appreciate that. Comments are appreciated. I read them the day you send them. And I've just been running around and I don't reply as fast, but trust me, I read them all. And I appreciate them all. Also, thumb this up. Oh, I said that, didn't I? Don't forget to subscribe. We're making our way to 1,000. I'm ready for that spot. I'm not ready. I have a lot of studying and writing down notes to do. But I want to do the Spyderco Palooza. Spyderco Palooza, that's it. Where we go over almost 400 Spyderco knives. Hey, you guys, thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot for supporting. I really appreciate it. You guys go out. Hey, listen, I know everybody works. Some of you have to work on Saturday and Sunday, but when I talk about the weekend, you guys know it may be your Monday, Wednesday, or Monday, Tuesday. It's the off days. Hey, do yourself a favor, no matter how old you are or how young, don't bring work home this weekend. Spend some time for you. As you get older, you start realizing that you should have spent more time for you and the family. All right? Do that for me. You guys have a perfect, perfect, perfect day. Keep those pockets full. It is fun. Even if it's not orange, it's fun. Goodbye.